how do we create cool Ice Age animal templates? So the first thing you need to do is to go to ChatGPT, because we're going to be using ChatGPT and Canva to create these cool templates. And the first thing you need to type is what you need. Well, first I need a list of Ice Age animals, and we're going to look what we get. So we got a list of Ice Age animals, and we have them in categories. That's perfect. So now I can browse through the list, and I can choose the ones I want. But what I'm looking for is to create cool templates. So I'll ask ChatGPT to give me a paragraph description of each Ice Age animal. So let's type that and let's see what we get. I think this is perfect. I have very short descriptive paragraph of the Ice Age animal, which is perfect. I browse through it, I check it, I read it, and I think it's quite impressive. It's really nice. Right, so our next step is to create. Let's go ahead and click create. Let's wait for that to load, and we're going to create a design, a custom design. So click on custom size, and I already have some custom size, so I'm gonna pick this one at the right hand up corner, 4961 by 3508. That size is equivalent to A3 paper size. All right, so we're going to be using elements. That's your best friend. That's where you can find anything. All right, so now we're ready to start. I will press R on my computer, and I will extend this rectangle, extend from the sides as well. And I feel like this size is pretty nice. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to copy this, as I want to have two of these. So I highlight, Control C, Control V. Shortcuts are very helpful if you want to move fast when creating things. So I think it's perfect. I really like it. And now I will change the color. I'm going to go for a dark brown color, and I'm going to click change all so it speeds up the process. Now I'm going to highlight both because I want to extend the bottom part a little bit. Yes, I think that's perfect. Now we're going to go to elements. Let's look for something like old wood. I'll choose this one, but I think it's a little long on the bottom part, so I can press crop, and I can actually crop it over to here. So I'm gonna change the background now, the background of the template to this color, as I want to give it like a contrast. It's all about colors, combining colors, and making everything look. Just browse and find an appropriate text, which I'll show you how to do that. So I didn't find any appropriate text that I like. So I'm gonna click add a text box, and then we're gonna browse and find something that looks really nice. So up here at the corner, we have the text. So before finding something, you can type the name of the text you want, or you can simply click on this arrow and you can browse different text styles that look alike. Comic, I really like comic for this case, and I'm gonna choose this one. This looks cool. I think this is the one. Let's keep it simple, and let me add an effect outline, because I wanna make the name of the animal stand out. And the border will be black, but I will change the color of the text to white. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go to ChatGPT and highlight the name of the animal. Control C and let's highlight and Control V. But as you see, it doesn't fit on this board, so it's time to change it. So I'm going to go ahead and still use wood. Okay, let me see. Let's scroll down. I like this one. I think this one is very appropriate. And I'm going to make the text a little bigger. Browse and find the one that you like. Over here, I kind of like this one, so I'm gonna keep it simple and put it right there. It looks perfect. So the animal part is designed. So now I need to design the text part. So I'm gonna choose another piece of wood. This one again is to put the name of the animal on it. So I'm gonna align it over there and Control C, Control V is my best friend. Gonna make it a little smaller to fit this board. Now I'm gonna add text. And before changing the text, I like to make sure the text fits the way I want it to fit. So we will go back to ChatGPT and we're going to highlight paragraph. And now we're gonna paste it here and we're going to try to find the appropriate size for this part here, making sure the text fits nicely inside of this rectangle. Right now, let's find an appropriate text. This font here is quite nice. I think it fits and combines well. Now, I'm thinking of changing the background. So let me type Ice Age background. I like this background here. So I'm gonna align it at the corner and I'm gonna simply stretch out and stretch from the side. Now that everything is stretched, you can simply hold Control Shift and you can press open brackets and you can just send everything all the way to the back. So now that we have created our template, we can go ahead and create another one. The hardest thing to do is to create a first template. Now we can just duplicate and now we can just copy and paste and we can just move fast from here, creating these templates using another Ice Age animal. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to highlight the information about this Ice Age animal. I'm going to Control and Control C and Control V. I'm gonna remove the mammoth and now I'm going to try to find a saber-tooth cat. I think this one looks quite good. So I'm going to use this one and I'm going to align it. I'm going to try to make it as big as possible without making it look weird within the background. Awesome, we have created two templates. Now let me show you how this looks in full view. So let's go ahead and let's open, share, and let's press present. And just look at it. Look how beautiful these templates look. Look at this one. They look pretty cool. And we just did this less than 5 minutes. So we can go ahead and download it as PDF where we can print it out and then we can laminate it. Now, if you're interested in this template and if you want to see it yourself sometime, you can check the description. I will leave the link down there. Thank you for watching.